It is completely impossible to be a mother on the internet, and I'm going to show you 3 articles, all published within the last week, that prove that. First, we've got this, an article published in the Times accusing Meghan Markle of being a posturing parent for posting photos at the back of her children's heads. Analysing the subtext behind celebrities' decisions to hide their children's identity on social media, this writer concluded that this is the ugliest marker of a prestige brand, and that the more responsible and less performative route would be to keep your children's photos offline altogether. All right, good in theory. Let's see what happens when you play it through. Well, another article was published last week, one about Margot Robbie, and in that she was accused of leading the charge in Hollywood's devaluation of motherhood for the fact that she had kept her motherhood conspicuously hidden from public view. Whilst the writer said that she hadn't expected Margot to waltz the red carpet pushing a pram, she did lament the fact that even the most subtle signs of motherhood didn't seem to exist. Okay, so we can't pretend our children don't exist. We can't acknowledge their existence while simultaneously protecting their identity. Where does that leave us? Should we just be uploading photos of our children onto the internet? Well, that's probably not a great idea either, according to the third article I found, one in the New Yorker, all about the scandal of the sharenting economy, in which they investigated all the ways in which the children of mumfluencers had their childhoods lost and broken to their mum's decision to share them online without their consent. So I ask with sincerity, what are women in the public eye supposed to do when they have children? Because we are leaving them here with nowhere to go. 3 stories proving that every single lane is a dead end. They are damned at every turn. And whilst I know you're loath to feel sorry for the Meghan Markles and the Margot Robbies of this world, their damnation is not insignificant to you, to any of us. In the same way that we will be as judged for having kids too young as we will be for having them too old, for quitting our job to raise our children or going back to work once we've had them, for being boring if we never leave them, or selfish if we do, this is further proof that women cannot and will not get it right no matter what we choose. These 3 stories, published within days of each other, perfectly represent the cultural intolerance we have for motherhood, and how more often than not, the only place we leave mothers to go is away.